3,
2,
2,
1.
1.
Okay, welcome to the welcome to the Breathe Easy podcast, episode 16. I think we don't exactly know how long or how many episodes we got out because one got deleted and none of us have it anymore. And it's been a while since I listened to the other podcasts, so I think we're on 16, could be 15.
So, when's the last time we recorded?
It was March. March was the last
nice.
time we recorded. Yeah, I think it's when we were. It's been so long. I haven't listened to it. I think it's when we talked about Captain Marvel. And I was taking a dump on anti-vax moms.
And most importantly, updating our schedule.
Yes.
I think we agreed on a week.
We did agree on a week. Yes, and it has been. Let me count: March, April, May, June, July. It's been 5 months since our last podcast.
Hey.
Holy fuck. I guess we'll do a little bit of house cleaning. Explain ourselves. And to be fair, it's not completely my fault on why we have not been doing these podcast episodes. Is it?
Whoa.
Is it my fault?
You know what? I'll take some of the blame this time. Usually I'll say it's mostly you, but this time it's kind of like me. Like on Friday when you said, "Oh, are you doing anything?" and I said, "Yeah, I'm going out." I was at home.
Are you fucking shitting me? Oh my god. I was like so hyped. I was like, oh, because, okay, so before we were on SoundCloud as our host, SoundCloud kind of sucks in terms of analytics. It doesn't tell us when people download our stuff. It only tells us when they got played, and then, you know, a whole bunch of, so like for that entire year we were on SoundCloud. If I hit under the downloads tab for the analytics, I got nothing. I got 0 downloads, okay? But the plays were fine. But the problem with the plays is that some asshole in Germany could, like, be buying 100 plays for my tracks, and I would never know, right? So we switched podcasts and hosts or whatever. So I think I switched to Wednesday. So I'm like, okay, we're going to be back. We're going to be ready. We're going to fucking record. We're going to bang out some episodes. I'm like, David, let's go. What? No? Oh, okay. Tomorrow? Okay. All right. We were supposed to do one on last Sunday, but
yeah.
I was going to go. Well, we were gonna record one on Sunday, and fucking lucky me, TMI, right? A little personal history about me. I fucking got stricken with a fucking hemorrhoid, and for those who don't know, it's when you what the fuck is it called? You strain yourself.
Just call it asshole. Oh.
Yeah, it's what.
Am I thinking?
Yeah, what do you think about?
It's asshole problems, right?
It is asshole problems. Yeah.
Okay.
So, I think there's like 2 kinds: external, right? But it happens when you strain yourself, when you're taking a dump, or even just when you're sitting on the toilet for too long. And you know, when you sit on the toilet for too long, gravity's just like putting, you know, the most weight on your asshole. So what happens is you develop like a bubble type of thing. And like, I don't know, but right now I have a bubble on my asshole, and it fucking hurts, and it's been like a week, right? WebMD lied to me.
An unnecessary description, like I don't think anyone wants to hear that.
Well, no, now you don't. Now, well, what I just did was I spared everyone 2 seconds on WebMD. Okay, first off, they said it lasts from 4 to 7 days. I'm still dealing with it. It's been a week. Okay, I bought like a cream with lidocaine on it. Yeah, I did. I shit you not, I did. And I bought it with lidocaine, so it like numbs it, works wonders. And then I went to sleep, and now I'm fuck. It's the worst when you like put something on your asshole, right, as like a cream, and then you sit down and you just feel. It just kind of feels like you have swamp ass 24/7. And for those who don't know what swamp ass is, it's just sweat between your ass cheeks, and you feel it. And so
yeah, I mean, I occasionally get them too.
Swamp ass,
and like,
or hemorrhoid?
I think hemorrhoid.
Oh, do you really?
And I don't think it's as bad as what you're describing. Maybe it's because I got that thick booty.
Maybe.
So a little bit of cushion.
Maybe it hurts every time I fucking sit down. It hurts every time I sit down. It hurts every time I get up. And pray to God you never get one. And it's most prevalent with like what is it? postpartum.
Postpartum.
Yeah,
Isn't that after
women that
giving
just
birth?
yeah they just give
Yeah.
birth because they have so much they exert so much fucking pressure. They're prone to get one as well, right?
So what's your deal?
What do you mean? What's my deal?
You just give birth? Is that
No,
why you got it?
honestly, like the last time I got one, and I shit you not, I got one maybe like 2 months ago. And it was painful. I've never experienced anything like it before, right? And I
Hmm.
think it was weird because I went to the toilet, I took a dump, walked the dog, came back, and like my asshole feels like it's hurting. And like at first I thought it was just like chafing from like just like too much wiping, right? Because if you got the runs and you're constantly in the bathroom, you're constantly wiping and all that shit, right? And I thought it was just, chafing. And then like the next day I'm like, what the fuck? Then 2 days, 3 days, 4 days, oh, it's a goddamn hemorrhoid, right? And then that went away. And then it fucking happened last Thursday. I'm like, oh shit, I got another one. And I think it's worse this time. I don't know what the hell's happening.
And this has gotten in the way of our podcasting before.
Has it? I don't think so.
I think it has. I feel like you've said that. It felt like deja vu when you said it again.
Oh.
So I don't know. Not a big deal.
Yeah.
My heart was probably not in it then either.
So yeah, what is it? The too long didn't read. We wanted to record last week. We didn't because of my hemorrhoid. I still got one, but I'm not moving. I'm sitting in my own chair at home. And yeah, we decided to bang one out because
Yeah.
we switched hosts, and now I can see who's actually downloading our stuff. And I shit you not, the minute I uploaded it to our new host, some asshole from Michigan did like 35 downloads or something like that. And it can't be just one asshole. It's either a bot like we did in SoundCloud or
Hmm.
multiple assholes in Michigan really like the podcast. And if you're
I
if you're actually real people, I'm sorry I called you assholes, but don't if it just seems very sus that we had 35 downloads on like a 15 track podcast. So,
Well, was it like all at once? Like,
yeah.
I don't know about that, dude.
Yeah,
Let me just listen to them all.
hey,
Fucking
they could be downloading our stuff for future reference.
Oh, and the Peter one's not on there.
Yeah, so what happened with the Peter one? We lost it. So Peter, if you're listening, which I doubt that you are, you're shit out of luck. So when I put my shit on SoundCloud, my subscription expired. So it essentially locked every single past track that we uploaded. Totally locked it. And then so when I made the new switch, all I had to do was redirect the RSS feed, right? And all the tracks would go from SoundCloud to our new host. Well, that didn't fucking work. It only redirected that one available track. And according to SoundCloud, we were over our limit by 1,400 minutes. So I had to manually re-upload everything. And whoop-de-fucking-do, I realized that I'm not the one that uploaded Peter's podcast. David
Yeah,
was
apparently
the
it
one.
was me.
Yeah.
And I'm not gonna save that shit on my computer.
Not gonna
Just
taint,
deleted it.
not gonna taint your computer. So we'll probably never get that one back. We're gonna keep the numbering the same. Just know if you're listening to this now, it's 3 hours of Peter just telling us I don't you know what? I don't remember
Good
what
things. Lifting and
that diet.
dieting and Levitt.
And I think that was
It's all
it.
fun.
I think that was it.
So what's new with you?
What's new with
You
me?
know, other than your butt problem, what's new with you?
Well, last month I went and I saw Leave It.
It's funny. It's funny.
Fuck off.
This is like we're kind of catching up right now.
What was that? Why'd you interrupt me?
Oh, cause I don't know. I hardly ever see you now.
Oh, yeah. So we can start with that. Last time I saw David, last time we all saw each other as a group was May.
Yeah. Yes.
So we were celebrating Ainsley's birthday, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, we were celebrating Ainsley's birthday, and there's gonna hold on. Oh, 1, 2. There's gonna be a noise. Boop. Yes. So we were recording. I'm not gonna cut this out. Fuck, there's gonna be a long pause.
No, too much effort.
Yeah, yeah. So we were listening. No, we were celebrating Ainsley's birthday, and to do that, we went to some Southern kin cookhouse. Really expensive, I guess Southern food with really good cornbread and overpriced, overfried chicken.
I had their chicken and waffles, which for anyone, it's such an unnecessary thing. Like
It's
it's
one of those
not
things.
good.
It's one of those things where you've heard of chicken and waffles, and once you
It
try,
sounds good.
yeah, and then once you try, it's kind of like it's a one and done. You don't need to have it again.
Yeah.
Um, so and I don't even know what I had. Do you remember what I had?
You got the most expensive thing.
Did I?
I think so.
Did I get the steak?
Some kind of steak, yeah.
Okay, yeah, it was that's how memorable this meal
With, like,
experience was.
With some sausage thing.
I gotta look at their fucking menu to refresh what I got because I just remember
I don't know.
I know I spent the most on that dinner, and
And
it was not
I was
appetizing.
finishing.
Yeah,
and
yeah, I
finished
gave it to you. Yeah. So we watched Endgame. Me and David watched it already. So this is our second viewing. Ainsley also already watched it, so she wanted to watch it again for her birthday. For the out of pure enjoyment of watching Daphne cry when Robert Downey Jr. dies. Spoilers. He dies. It's been like 3 months now. He's dead.
Mm-hmm.
But I think that was the last time we saw each other.
Yeah.
And since then, I don't know what the fuck. What else have we been doing?
We've been doing nothing.
Yeah, nothing.
You went to see Levitt.
Oh yeah, okay, yeah. Before you rudely cut me off,
Okay.
I went to go see Leave It. I got hired on full time by my actual job, so they afforded me a trip to was it fucking Arizona for a work conference, and it's like a normal 9 to 5. You attend the conference, and then you can fuck off and do whatever you want. And let me tell you, I have never been to a place where it was 100 degrees every single day. It's absolutely incredible because it's like 8 a.m., 7 a.m. You just hit with fucking dry heat, 100-degree weather. It doesn't feel bad, but it just feels like you're constantly sweating.
Haven't you been to like a tropical island?
I haven't. No, well, I went to Bermuda, back in 2015, but that doesn't really
isn't that,
compare. No,
No?
no,
Oh.
because it wasn't 100 degrees there. Maybe it was maybe 95, I think, but nothing like 100 degrees. It was just straight heat every single day. So while I was there, I saw Leave It. He lives in, I don't know, 20 minutes away from where I was staying. So I decided hey, let's go meet up. So I think 2 days out of the 5 I was there, we decided to hang out. So we caught up, we got some sushi.
It was 5 days?
I was there Saturday morning.
The conference was one day.
No. The conference was a Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday.
Oh.
So that's 4 days.
Oh.
I got there Saturday. Yeah, I got there Saturday. I left in the afternoon. Because Shirley had some baking classes the morning of, so we couldn't. I paid money for that shit as a birthday present type of thing. So it's okay, you can do your baking classes, and then we can hurry up and catch a flight sometime later on in the afternoon. So we got there, I want to say around 9 o'clock or so, and I got chicken and waffles.
Ooh.
Oh yeah, and it was the most. I don't know. I got it from this place called Lolo's, and it's supposed to be the southern cooking type of thing in Arizona, which out of all places is really strange.
Hmm.
And it was the most how do I say it, informal restaurant that you've ever been to. It's how as a server you're okay, yeah, what do you want? You gotta be the nicest person ever. But these motherfuckers are okay, what do you guys want? All right, I got you. You want that? Okay, boo, I got you.
I prefer that.
It makes it very personable, like very down to earth. And I was like, oh, can I get some drinks too? And they're like, yeah, don't worry about that. We got you. So like they didn't charge me for fucking drinks or anything. I'm like, what kind of
You
business
good
is this?
dude.
Dude, and the most shocking thing was that, and this was the first time I saw this, outside of the establishment, there was a sign that says, no firearms allowed. And I was like, what?
Oh.
And then I realized Arizona is an open carry state. And I was like, oh. So now everywhere I went, there was like no, like you just can't bring your gun anywhere. And I was like, wow, this place is like, you can't even, now is just kind of like, if someone says something to you and you want to fight them, like you can't, because you can't even risk like them pulling a fucking gun out on you.
Yeah, that's true.
I was walking from back from the conference at like 9 a.m. back to the hotel
Because
room.
you're usually so confrontational, right?
Yeah. So some guy, fuck off. So some guy, like, I'm on my way back from the hotel, and this is not like, as an Asian person, we've all experienced this. If you're Asian, you're listening to this, you know what I'm talking about, or, you know, whatever. Someone came up to me. It was a black guy and a white dude, and they're dressed like, have you seen Jurassic Park?
Yep.
Do you know that old man? Hammond?
Yeah.
So there was a guy that looked like him, dressed with like, you know, a Hammond-esque looking dude, safari hat and everything, and there was like a black dude who's walking with him, and they're dressed like each other. They're like the fucking Bopsy twins, okay? And he comes up to me, and he starts speaking to me in some like he has an accent too, so he just comes up talking to me, and I'm like kind of taken aback, because I'm like, what the fuck is this dude saying?
Like, hi, here's my slave.
That's fucked up. Excuse
Is
you.
it?
Yeah. Yes. So
It's the South, dude. I don't
this is.
fucking know.
I mean, it's not the South. This is fucking Arizona. It's not the D. This is Alabama,
I don't know.
Louisiana.
Maybe there's areas that and they're still in the 1800s. That's
Uh,
how I imagine the South.
I guess. So he comes up to me, and then it's like it takes me 5 seconds to realize he's trying to speak Chinese to me, and I'm like, what? And he just, are you Chinese? I was like, yeah. But you don't speak Chinese? I'm like, no. The fuck? It's like 9 a.m. and I just like I haven't processed that this motherfucker is like coming from a good place, but most ignorance comes from like good places, but yet it's received like, are you fucking kidding me? Like it's like 9 in the morning and you have the fucking audacity to come up to, mind you, it's Arizona. You don't see Asian people, okay? I didn't see a single goddamn Asian person other than Leave It and Emily there. Okay, so I understand that. But what kind of fucking bullshit is this where you think everyone that's Asian is fucking Chinese? And he's like, do you speak any other? I'm like, no, bro, I just fucking speak English. And then it's,
Oh, you should have played along.
what am I gonna say?
Like,
Ching chong, ching chong.
Ling ling.
Ling long, ling long.
Hurry up. Hurry up and buy.
Hurry up and buy. But like, I was taken aback, but at the same time, I wasn't surprised because it's fucking Arizona.
Yeah.
But anyway, other than that, it was a good time. We spent the whole day with Emily and Leave It. I can't remember what we did other than we shot some guns, which is pretty cool. Which I didn't need to travel all the way there just to shoot some guns. I realized that we have a shooting range like 20 minutes north of us here in Boston.
Yeah, you came back and you're like, let's shoot some guns.
Yeah, and then nobody wants to fucking shoot some guns. Now I realize why Antron does it. It's pretty cool.
Yeah,
What else did we do?
It was a nice seeing him again.
It was.
Has he matured as a person?
He's still the fucking same. And like I realized that none of us have changed because I'm still like talking to Leave It, and he's a very soft-spoken dude. So every time he talks, I'm like, what? What? Wait, can you say that? Like, I'm like, we're in a Mexican restaurant. I go there specifically to get horchata because like I fucking love horchata, and we're talking about his trip to go to like Vietnam. I think he's there now, or
yeah.
like he went abroad for like a wedding or something. But he was talking to me about it, and I'm just like, what? And then he repeats, what? And then he repeats, and
Fu-
like I
Fucking
literally,
speak up.
I literally feel like no remorse for making this dude repeat himself 5 times in a row. He's the only person where I feel no remorse of asking, "What'd you say?
The
Wait, come
the
again?"
funny thing is, when he repeats himself, he doesn't go any louder.
Yeah. Like I have to turn the entire world down just to fucking hear what he says. And like it's like he's the most like he's like a fucking teddy bear because he doesn't get noticeably angry when you ask him to repeat himself like 5 times. Like,
Yeah.
I don't feel bad in the moment, but I'm just kind of like as I'm thinking about it, I'm like, one, I'm kind of an asshole for not listening, and two, leave it. Can you talk up just a little bit? Just raise your volume just a little bit so I don't have to ask. What else?
Anything else? Yeah.
No, not really. What's new with you?
When did you come back? What have you been doing since then?
What have
We'll get to me.
What have
Yeah.
I been doing since then? I've been going to work.
Yeah.
It's really that's really since the
Summer's
sa-
been
the-
flying by.
the my reasoning of what I've been doing, right? I'm not doing this podcast, whatever, is no excuse. I don't have a good excuse. It's just the same reasoning I had last time. I go to work, go home, go to work, go home. But I have picked up. I don't think I was doing this the last time. I picked up kickboxing.
Oh yeah.
So for the low price of $145 a month.
Wow.
Thank God for a full-time job. I get unlimited classes to go and punch and kick a bag for an hour. And
Do you still do that?
yeah,
Oh,
we're
wow.
doing this competition now where there's like 5 different teams. And you get like a heart rate monitor that costs you the low price of $70. So it records your heart rate, your max heart rate, your calories burned, and somehow
Excuse me.
You're welcome. Excuse you. It aggregates some kind of score that you get at the end of each workout. And then so for me, I burn an average of like 900 to 1,000 calories. So that equates to like 250 points or whatever. So there's a competition going on. Whoever can burn the most points within a month gets, free Muay Thai for a month and, a firm handshake, 10% off their pro shop. So I've been doing that, but it's very taxing.
Muay Thai, is that some kind of dessert?
Yes. What is Muay Thai? Where does Muay Thai come from again? Is it Thailand? I think it's Thailand.
Yeah, no idea.
Let me Google
That
this
sounds
right
right.
now. Yeah,
Muay Thai
I
land.
think it's Thailand. Yeah, it's a sport of Thailand. Okay, and this is the funniest clip. Nobody ever knows what I'm talking about when I refer to Muay Thai. But if you just want to see like the funniest shit ever, just like look up Muay Thai. Google, YouTube this right now. I'm doing this right now. Muay Thai banana tree. I think if I can spell tree, and it will be the second video. I can't pronounce this dude's name. Buaka destroys banana tree. And it's literally a man kicking a banana tree with his bare leg. And the sound effects that he makes is absolutely incredible. You'll fucking die laughing. Or maybe that's just my high school humor. But YouTube that and, if you'll know what Muay Thai is. And shame on you if you don't know what Muay Thai is. It's just fucking, like, I think it's like kicking shit. And the process of like creating micro fractures in your bones to harden it to make it stronger.
And then email us with your thoughts. Have we ever gotten an email, by the way?
No. Hell no.
There it is.
No, we're not getting it. So at the end of this, I'm not promoting that shit because I know that shit don't work. Okay. So yeah, I've been doing
Facebook message Jeremy directly.
Yeah, just Facebook message me. Tell me how you plan not to email us or anything. Tell us how great how much you love the podcast, but don't message the podcast page directly or email the podcast directly. Just message me, because that's what been wanting for for the last year since we've been doing this podcast. Other than kickboxing, I don't think I've been doing anything else. I've been working out, been going to the gym, getting more toned. I can barely fit in my I can barely fit in my fucking dress shirts now. I have to like rebuy all my dress shirts. I shit you not.
What are your numbers at?
It's been a while since I hit the gym, considering this fucking hemorrhoid.
Oh yeah.
Um, I have been focusing more on upper body strength rather than, lower back. So I haven't been doing deadlifts as much. No, not a lot of squatting. I think because of my fucking kickboxing, so we do roundhouse kicks. I think I hurt or pulled a hip flexor or something because my left leg has been just killing me. And I feel it whenever I do a deep squat. So that's why I haven't been doing deep squats or, weighted squats. So I'm still at like a plate. I never tried 1 rep max with squats though. So I always maxed out at a plate. I know I could do more because I can do like 3 sets of 5 for a plate for squats. I can also like do 3 sets of 10 for a plate on deadlifts. So I never actually tested my 1 rep max for those.
Do you stretch
No,
like at all?
not really. No, I just go right into it. But like I
Yeah.
just like I work up to it. I don't stretch, but I'll do a
Oh,
squat with like bar first.
don't you stretch for kickboxing?
Yeah, we do.
Okay.
Um, we do a lot of stretches, but where was I going with this? But I never do it for weightlifting. I mean, I
Mm.
only do stretches for kickboxing because that's part of like the class. If I had a choice, I wouldn't do it on my own.
Yeah, I would think like that stretching would carry over, just keeping you like nimble. I
Yeah,
guess.
yeah, it does. There's a lot of it's not a lot of upper body stretching. It's a lot of like you do downward dog, so it like stretches out your calves. You do butterfly stretch, so it's what's that your hams. It's a lot of leg stretching. So I would think that it would help me with my fucking that hip flexor that hurts, but nothing's really helping that.
Maybe you have to like target it with
Maybe,
your stretching.
maybe.
Foam
And
roll. I don't know.
I I have a foam roller and it never really does anything for me.
You have to know how to foam roll.
I guess.
Like you can't just like be rolling. You have to like go to a spot, like pause, and like go really slow, not like back and forth.
Yeah,
It
yeah.
really doesn't do anything.
And then
But yeah.
for bench, I'm still at 125, so that's short of a plate. That's 10 pounds short of a plate. But the problem with me right now is that I don't eat it because I'm burning like 900 to 1,000 calories every single workout. So before this whole competition thing that I mentioned earlier, I would only do like 2 times a week, 3 times a week. Now I'm doing like doubles. So it can equate to like 1 every single day. And if I'm burning that much and I don't eat anything, I'm not, I'm essentially I'm gonna be burning my muscles, more or less. So
Yeah.
I gotta up my diet. So I think that's the reason why I haven't really been gaining a lot of gains at the gym, other than not going for the last 2 weeks. But I've maxed out at 125 bench, and I'm not getting any better.
That's over body weight though, right?
Huh?
That's over your body weight though, right?
Yeah, my weight's been fluctuating. I don't know if it's because I've been taking like the times that I weigh myself, it's been inconsistent. So it could be post shit or pre shit.
Mm-hmm.
But like sometimes I'll be like 115 or 118. One time I was like 112.
118.
I know. That's my highest. 118. Wow. But
Damn.
I don't know if that's like pre shit. It probably is because my weight's fluctuating so much. But I'm gonna say I'm averaging right now like 116 as my weight.
Okay. Okay.
So it's been going on with you.
Let's see. I think the last time we talked, the podcast knew I got a new job.
Mm-hmm.
That was only temp. Eventually they hired me full time, like in May or something. And then most recently, I finally did it. I've ascended.
You've ascended.
Finally
to
putting
manhood.
putting my stupid ass college degree to use. They promoted me to staff accountant,
Wow.
which is what my degree's in. I don't know.
Yay!
It's
Making use of your degree and not wasting it and working retail.
Yay.
Yay!
I don't know. It's not an exciting job, but
Oh, by
you know,
far, by far.
they pay you better, and I don't know. Getting my foot in the right direction. I try to help our mutual friend out. What the fuck? Daphne,
If you
'cause-
weren't gonna name drop, I was gonna be like, it's the friend that we always mention. She didn't want to come on the podcast, and I don't talk to her anymore. But I'm glad you name dropped.
Cause like my old position opened up, and like she's in retail. I'm like, you know what? This is a good step up. She said she wanted to do some dental shit in the past, like go to dental school or whatever,
Mm-hmm.
and like it could kind of tie in. So I'm like, all right, you should fucking do it. And lo and behold, it went from yeah, I'll do it to oh, maybe Nelson should apply too. To only Nelson applied.
Why? What was her reasoning behind not applying?
I'm gonna give her the benefit of the doubt and assume she applied and just didn't say it.
But
I don't
on
know.
face value, when she says like, "Oh yeah, only Nelson's gonna apply," what was the reason why she gave for not applying?
Did not give me a reason. So I don't know. Maybe she's fucking lazy. Doesn't feel like driving all the way down to Waltham.
Well, she doesn't drive.
Whatever, or take the T. I mean, the bus drops her off pretty close.
Oh, does it?
But
Oh.
yeah, so it's not too bad. But I don't know. Maybe I shouldn't put my neck out there.
Yeah, I kind of put it where it's not a rule of thumb, but I try not to extend the hand to other people that I know. I don't know. It's just kind of a weird comment because it's like, do you really want to be working with someone that you know? Right? And their work ethic is not up to standards.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, you could hire me, and I could just be taking a shit every 30 minutes. I can be on my phone and not do any work. And what does that say about you? Like, I know my friends. I don't know how they work, so I don't think just because I know them personally it's not a good reason for me to put my neck out on the line. And then if they fall short of expectations, then it just makes me look like a shithead,
Yeah.
And
I agree.
let's face it. Like if that scenario plays out, you'd look like a shithead too.
Yeah.
Like your building would go up in flames, literal flames. You just show up one day and the whole place is burned to the fucking ground. Because someone left a goddamn coffee maker on.
She put tinfoil into the microwave. The second day of work.
That's so. Oh my god.
They fire us both.
Then. What?
Who the fuck suggested this person?
Oh god. So what else has she been doing? Because you talk to her more than I do. So do you know anything else about it?
I don't pry. It's usually memes that she sends me, and I send her back.
So yeah.
So I don't know.
Yeah, David's my only one point of contact with her now because I don't talk to her.
Because you wrote her off.
Yeah, bruh.
She's not invited to my birthday party.
Does that come from somewhere?
No, it doesn't.
No, it doesn't. Wow.
I'm just imitating your voice in my head.
Oh, thanks. Well, she decided to fucking cuss me out during David's birthday, so I'm like, you know what? Fuck this. I ain't fucking. I've been dragged by the hair long enough. Not dealing with this shit anymore.
And that's really put a strain on our friend group.
Has it though?
Yeah, because now Michelle's gone. It's just you, me, Ainsley.
Yeah. Well, Michelle has actually she pulled the trigger. She's been in Japan for since what, March?
Yeah.
Yeah. So, I mean, let me tell you a funny story. I was texting Michelle, right? I was actually iMessaging her, and then she switched. I really don't know how iMessage works because I don't know if it links to your Apple ID or it links to your phone number. So she recently changed her SIM card, right? So that means your number changes, I think. But then your Apple ID can stay the same because your Apple ID is independent of the SIM card. So I was texting her, and then she changed everything. So the number I was texting changed from blue to green, meaning my texts weren't going through. And then I messaged her on like Facebook, whatever the fuck. Found out she changed her SIM, so I took out the number from my contacts and I replaced it with her email that corresponds to the Apple ID, and it started going through. And then all of a sudden, I'm getting calls from this number, right? This strange number. It doesn't appear on a contact in my contacts list, and I realized, oh, this is the number that Michelle had prior to switching to her, like switching her SIM card, right? So this person I was texting that I thought was Michelle. Well, now two people are getting my texts. Michelle is getting it, and this random dude, right? And he called me during work, and I picked up, and he's like, "Hello, who's this?" And it was like this deep ass voice, and I'm like, I ain't got time for this shit. I'm not gonna explain myself during fucking work, so I just ended the call. And one would think if I'm not texting the number, he wouldn't get it. And if I just text the Apple ID, it would just go straight to Michelle. Nope.
Yeah.
Nope. Every time I texted Michelle, now I got rid of the number. It's just Apple ID. The guy was still fucking getting it. He's still getting the messages. And then I'm like, Michelle, I think someone got your old number, and now I'm texting both of you. And then like she didn't understand what the fuck was going on, so I had to screenshot her. And then the dude fucking finally like he texted me back. He's like, can you like, who is this? Don't text this number anymore. I'm going to find out who you are. And I'm like, bro, fucking calm down, okay? You have my friend's old number, and that's why you're fucking getting it, okay? Calm down. I'm not trying to suck your dick. I'm not trying to fucking get a booty call. You sound fucking high and mighty, fucking saying you're gonna find out who I am, but what does that really fucking do for you? You know?
Yeah, jeez.
It's like
settle down.
It's like, Jesus Christ, you've never fucking heard of wrong number before? Jesus fucking Christ. Well,
To be fair, you were continuously texting him.
yeah, I was, because I didn't know that was fucking going through. One would think, like, if he didn't text me back, right, immediately, I didn't think that number belonged to anybody, right, other than Michelle. And then I swear to God, 100% thought, full proof, that if I don't text the number, I just text the Apple ID, he wouldn't get anymore. But whoop-de-fucking-do, Apple fucked me again, and he's still getting my messages. So, I mean, yeah, my bad for texting you, like, fucking 100 times. But don't be, like, such an asshole about it, you know?
It's Michelle's bad for getting a shitty-ass Apple phone.
Fuck Apple.
What happened with Samsung.
Come on.
Uh,
So, yeah, Michelle's gone. Ainsley's off doing her own thing. She works in the Department of Public Health Safety, Shield. I don't know. Okay,
Shield.
I've asked her like a million times. It always falls through the cracks of like I don't remember what the fuck department she works. She just works for the city.
Yeah, the government. That's how I remember it.
And Daphne is working 2 jobs.
Two jobs.
I haven't spoken to her, so
Yet you somehow know.
I mean, yeah, through you.
Whoa.
She don't listen
What
to
if
this. Calm down. She don't
That
listen to
one.
this.
What if she secretly does?
I'd be fucking. I'll be damned if she listens to this shit.
Yeah, I don't know. So yeah, Nelson applied. I mean, if he can get the job, that's fine.
Yeah.
You know, at least I'll be helping out someone.
Yeah. I don't question his work ethic.
I question his willingness to take public transportation there.
Why? Doesn't he take public transit everywhere though?
But that's a fucking long commute. I don't know if he's wants to do that.
He's coming from. Yeah, I guess. Is there a commuter rail that gets closer?
I think just taking my route,
Mm-hmm.
like Red Line and then the 70.
70
That would be
takes
the
you
best
all
way.
the way there.
Basically, yeah.
Oh, okay.
That's like the last stop.
Oh, that's not bad. I was thinking he would need to like hop on to like Back Bay Station, hop on a commuter rail.
And like she told me he's looking for like some kind of office job.
Oh, really?
Yeah, so I don't know.
Well, that's
I
good
told
for
my
him.
manager a female was applying, so I guess she'll be surprised when it's Nelson. Whatever.
Well, you can give him that picture that Eric photoshopped. He face swapped
Yeah.
Daphne and Nelson, and they look the exact same. Ugh.
Yeah. I mean, what else is new with me? I got after dropping what was it, 90 pounds, I gained like 30 to 40 back. By design, I'm trying to get swole. My numbers are
Muscles.
fucking through the roof, I guess.
What are your numbers now?
My bench is like still around 300. My deadlift is 440. My squats almost 400.
Wow.
Yeah. Not bad.
I think I can get those numbers. If Steffi Cohen can get those numbers, that means I can get those numbers.
Isn't it frustrating that she's only 10 pounds more than you?
I know.
And stronger than
fuck,
me.
Dude. Oh. Oh my god. I was watching this fucking barbell brigade video where Steffi Cohen was sumo deadlifting, just shooting the shit with Bart Kwan, and she's pulling like 4 plates easy. I was like, oh my fucking god. And then I find out that she holds multiple records, and she's only 125 pounds. She's only fucking 5 feet, and she can pull I think 500 pounds.
That's fucking nuts, dude.
Oh my god.
Like over 4 times her body weight.
That if you felt strong, there are people on social media that's like they go every time they go to California or whatever, I see it. It's on their stories, their snaps. They'll make it part of their plan to go to Barbell Brigade and maybe lift for a day. Which I don't know why you would do that. You're on vacation. Why would you go lift?
Peter's done that.
I think I saw that actually. And how would that make you feel if you travel all the way there and all you can do is maybe deadlift 2-3 plates? You squat 2 plates. Oh, sorry. You squat 2 plates, and meanwhile you just look over and there's this girl that's this woman who is 2 feet shorter than you. Fucking only she's short. She weighs only 125 pounds. So if you're a dude and not me, she weighs less than you, and she's pulling fucking 4 times more than you. You might as well just get up and go home. It's a waste of money.
It goes to show you that everyone can be strong. Women, I would say overall can't be as strong as men, but comparatively, she's fucking proof that.
Now I was reading now I'm not well versed in her shit, but every time I look at the comments of the videos of her lifting, people just accuse her of roids, or people's is she all natural? And
well, even if she is,
of course not. Look at those fucking muscles, but
yeah.
Who cares? She still fucking lifts a lot.
Yeah.
Jesus Christ.
It's one of those things if the average person even did what she did, they wouldn't be as strong as her.
Yeah.
She's in her own league. It's kind of the same with Eddie Hall. I was watching his 500 kilogram deadlift again. It's fucking inspiration. It's I can be taking all the shit in the world. I'll never be that strong. It's fucking 1,100 pounds, dude.
That seems easy. 10 times my body weight seems easy.
Yeah, apparently he lost his vision after.
No.
Had some brain bleeding. Yeah. It fucking almost killed him.
After that one lift?
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Cuz he held it at the top, and you're holding your breath and basically grabbing onto 1,100 pounds. I don't know. It's fucking nuts. I also was watching an interview with him of how he mentally prepared for it. He was trying to get an adrenaline rush. So he was picturing his wife dying, kind of simulate that.
What the
And if
fuck?
you look at his face, it's fucking dead. He's not paying attention to anything. His eyes are dead when he's actually lifting it. And then once he gets to the top, yeah, he fucking gets back to reality.
Jesus Christ. I mean, that's one way to do it.
That is one way to do it, but I don't know. It's fucking nuts.
I don't think I could do that. When people say oh, picture the crowd in their underwear, or some a memory or an image to like pump yourself with testosterone or get over anxiety. Like I can't do that shit.
Yeah, I don't know if it's because I'm like a realist.
Yeah,
I'd be like, oh,
yeah,
this is fucking stupid.
yeah. Oh,
But yeah, all's good. I'm strong. My my job stuff is going good. Can't complain.
you're doing
It's
better.
fucking August though.
I mean,
Were you about to say you're doing better than?
yeah. At least you're not working two retail jobs at the ripe
Come
old
on,
age of 25.
come on.
Oh, fucking whatever. You cussed me out. Now you know what? I'll take jabs at you. Fuck that. Fuck that.
Speaking of which, we're looking for a replacement Michelle. If you are a 5'2" Asian woman, hit us up.
If you like Korean men who actually no, not just Korean men. If you just like abroad Asian men who come from different countries, who come here into America for schooling.
Fresh off the boat,
Yeah.
Asian men.
And you're like you're like 5'2", you work a server job, just please message me or David and we will get you into our friend group so you can be the proxy Michelle. And we will only refer to you as Michelle.
Uh,
So
oh, I bought
Hmm?
an Infinity Gauntlet.
How much was that?
So I bought like a $20 lamp.
Yeah.
Every time like my computer turns on, it turns on.
Ooh.
But then I also bought a glove
Did
for
you
like $30.
Wow. Is it the legit
Yeah.
Infinity Gauntlet or is it the Star
Nah,
Gauntlet?
I'm not buying that fucking $100 piece of plastic. Tempting as it may be.
Now, is it worth the money? Was it worth?
Yes. That like the actual glove,
Yeah.
like fits on my hand. It was only $30, so
Oh.
it lights up.
I'm on Amazon right now, and there is a gauntlet for $112. The Infinity Gauntlet for $112, and then there's the Stark Infinity Gauntlet for $99 pre-order.
Oh yeah. There's like a what's it called, like a statue version of it. It's like $1,000.
Is it really?
A life-size replica.
Oh my god. Would you buy that? I don't think I would
No.
ever buy that. Like I can't.
That's too much. As much as I like that kind of stuff,
Yeah.
I think I told you I would draw the line at that Riddler trophy.
Yeah.
That was like $300.
Mhm.
Other than that,
I don't think like there's a part of me that like wants to buy all this like memorabilia replica like shit like figures and
Yeah.
stuff. But I've bought two, and all they do is sit in the box. They don't do anything. They're not like. I've always been meaning to like put them up, but then like, kind of lazy, kind of got no room. Like if anything, I would. Like I don't know why I bought it at that moment in time, but it would have been better if I had enough space to put it in like like a shelf.
yeah.
Or those the glass tower thing with multiple shelving, so you can like put multiple statues in there. I got two. I got one from Fate Stay Night. I got Saber and I got Asuna from fucking Sword Art. So I'm a weeb. And then like each of them was like $100, and then I realized why did I just waste all this money? Because they're just collecting dust now.
I don't know, dude. I think that's the moral of the story. Is like of this whole entire podcast is we're lazy.
Yeah, we really are. We're lazy sons of bitches. Okay, can't even get this podcast going. I can't even hang them fucking figures. We can't even hang out with friends. We're just
But
lazy.
we're trying.
and
That's what matters.
That's what matters. At the end of the day, we're trying. We're getting this episode out there. Mind you, we're fucking 50 minutes in, and all we've been doing is house cleaning. Do you realize that? We haven't gotten any geek news. We haven't done nothing.
We can talk about you playing Minecraft. I fucking turned on Discord and it says you were playing.
Yeah, I was. I was actually, there's something about Minecraft that is like, the game itself is so fucking simple, and it's kind of therapeutic too. About playing Minecraft, because you just like you hit blocks, you build shit, You sleep during the night so you don't die, and that's it. And like there's been multiple iterations. I think 2 iterations where us as a friend group have played together, and by all accounts, most of the time it's pretty exciting. Well, not exciting. It's like it's fun, right? Because you can like kill each other, you can
Yeah.
farm, you can do all this. But like what I've noticed is that whenever we play, you know what we don't do? We don't have enough people to play with us. So like after like week 2, it kind of gets drawn out and boring because we're just doing the same shit over and over again.
Yeah.
I do remember the last time though, me and you went on a boat and we like ventured out like 3 miles and we both died at sea. Do you remember that?
Yeah, that little stupid thing we found underwater.
The underground temple, and like we fucking died with all of our shit in the just floating in the water. No, they weren't floating in the water. They floated all the way down at the underground temple. So we had to rush back there before they fucking what is it? When they disappear.
Yeah.
And then we just kept fucking dying. We're like, you know what? I'm not playing this shit no more.
Yeah. I mean, that second time it wasn't as fun, to be honest. Like, even though we were all there, everyone was kind of doing their own thing.
Yeah.
Like,
Jasmine was there briefly.
was
Daphne was
she?
just farming. Yeah, she was.
Uh,
And I kept killing her.
uh,
Um, but me and you, like, we're like the main people that just mine. All we do is mine.
yeah, I don't know, it's fun.
It is fun, but
But yeah, I thought we'd do the quest together, and then
I
they
want
actually
to.
started. They started without us.
Who?
Nelson and Nelson did, yeah.
Oh, yeah, he found the Ender portal, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Fuck that guy.
Like, I'm like, all right.
Yeah, like it takes the fun out of it. I don't even know how he fucking found it, but it was relatively close if I remember correctly.
Yeah, we got there ourselves. We're like, oh boy, this is exciting. Fucking, it was already looted.
So I made my own server again, and for some reason I can't get the. I hate to out us as cheaters, but I can't get the commands to work in my server anymore. And like with this new patch or whatever, they revamped how the server works, so I can't even like OP myself. So I can't give myself flight. I can't like do any of that shit. Which in the beginning it's very helpful, but I mean I can do it straight up without cheats. But like if I can do /kill David, like it just makes it fun. But
Have you been?
Hmm?
Has it just been you?
Yeah, fucking.
Uh,
I'm looking at the feed and nobody else has logged in other than me. But I haven't really been playing. Today was the first day I logged in after like a month, a week or whatever.
yeah, I mean, I'm not ready to play that game again.
Why
I mean,
not?
if we got a big enough group of people who are down to play, then yeah, sure.
Yeah, but
But if it's
the problem is getting people to either one find like I feel like I have to spoon feed people. So there's 2 ways to play Minecraft, right? Either everyone buys it for $26.
which apparently is just too expensive.
Yeah, for working people, $26 is too expensive. Or you go and you find a cracked, up-to-date version of Minecraft so you can actually connect. And all I have to do is turn off my server to offline mode, so everyone just kind of looks like fucking Steve. Nobody, you can't equip yourself with a skin. Everyone just kind of looks the same.
Yeah.
Which is kind of boring. But you know, you gotta accommodate for the cheapskates who don't want to spend $26, which I understand because if you're working 2 retail jobs or whatever, $26. $26 is a lot. Let's face it. Okay. Is that what you? That was a
All
low
right.
blow.
Let's just keep going with it. I'm enjoying it now.
I really don't know what it is, and just going on it, like she works like 2. Oh, we're going
All
off
right.
Minecraft.
Okay, come on. Okay, Minecraft.
Yeah, yeah.
Back to Minecraft.
But I don't know. There's something about Minecraft that's just like so therapeutic about just like hitting shit, mining, the music. I love the music. But then
Yeah,
like
just
when you're just playing by yourself, it just gets so fucking boring,
yeah.
you know. But I can't trust people to take the initiative. I have to spoon feed people. Like, okay, here's the cracked link, or here's the link that you buy it on. Like, you literally couldn't fucking Google like cracked Minecraft 1.4 point, whatever fucking version they're on. You couldn't do that shit, Google, but I gotta find out which friend group to try to convince to play.
I wouldn't mind playing like an MMO RPG or something like that.
Yeah, I've always wanted to play a good MMO. Like, if it was up to me, I would play World of Warcraft.
Oh yeah,
The original, the fucking paid subscription. But like when I was young, I was like $9 a fucking month. Wait, you retarded? I'm not fucking paying for that shit. And then I played like the 2-week trial that they give, and I'm like, I'm fucking on that shit all the goddamn time. Like I can't stop. 2-week trial, 2-week trial.
That's a fucking dangerous path. It's such an addicting game.
Yeah. My friend played, and he was like, at the time, he was like a max level dark blood elf or whatever the fuck. Female, so he's all booted up, suited up, boobies rocking out, high, like bikini styled suit, high knee boots and all that stuff. And like two days later, like I find out like his account got hacked. He lost everything, so he said fuck this, and he quit World of Warcraft.
Yeah, people used to like fucking sell their accounts on eBay for RuneScape and shit.
I understand like the what is it? The appeal of World of Warcraft, right? Because it's like big giant ass worlds, right? At this point there's probably like 9 races, right?
Mm-hmm.
Or even more, if not more. And then each race has their own I don't like, and then there's like different jobs and stuff. I understand that. It's as close to as like a legit MMO you're gonna get. But I can't bring myself to pay like $9 a month for it. And mind you, like, as I get older, I can't play video games as much as I used to.
Yeah.
Like, my attention span is like out the fucking window. I can't even, like, I bought Spider-Man and I bought Far Cry 5. Ask me if I play those.
You bought Far Cry 5?
It was on sale for like $10.
Well, you played Spider-Man. I know you did. You got pretty decent. Far.
Yeah, I can't remember where specifically I ended. I didn't fight the Sinister Six. I'm still chasing Negative Man, Mr. Negative.
Mm-hmm.
But after a while, I'm just kind of like, okay, here we go. Here we gotta fucking do another side mission for Harry, and like, what else? What other fucking shit is there? Oh, I gotta fight more demon. The demon guys.
I'm kind of on the same boat. I bought Red Dead Redemption 2.
Yeah.
Like the day it came out. I only played like 2 hours. And I bought Kingdom Hearts 3. It's still in its wrapper.
Yo, me too. Me too. Remember that podcast where like episode 3, we're gonna fucking play the shit out of that. Mine is still in the fucking wrapper. I bought the deluxe version. It's still in the goddamn wrapper. Okay. Yeah. That shit ain't going nowhere. I told myself I would play every single game up until 3 I don't want to like cheat myself with a Wikipedia article every single game. I want to like play through it all. I played through. Did I even get through 1? I don't even know if I got through. No, I think I did get through 1.
Did you?
I think I did.
Wow.
This is the first time I completed 1. I was like, fuck yeah. And then I wanted to get the Ultima weapon. The one where you have to like essentially like fucking gather Jesus's 12 disciples and forge everything, and you gotta go to the ends of the earth to you gotta fight this specific monster, and the percentage drop is so goddamn low, and like you remember those little fucking, when you go to Agrabah and there's those little mushroom headed looking things. Yeah, and then like if you hit them once, they disappear. So you have to like hit them with specific magic. Like I ain't got time for that bullshit. So I never did finish the Ultima weapon.
Did you beat any of like the secret bosses?
No, for 1.
For 1, yeah.
Was there a secret boss for 1?
Well, I know there's if you go back to like Agrabah.
Yeah.
There was a different boss that came up. I don't know what you got for defeating him, but they were there.
I tried my best to do the Olympic Coliseum. and I think I got up until like the Hades Cup, where
Hmm.
I get like the best of the best that it could offer. But after a while, I'm just like, I can't, I, I, I can't be playing this shit over and over again. It's so then I moved on to Chain of Memories. I think that was the next one, and it's just straight up all reading. They reformatted the game. No, no, they didn't. They didn't. This is when they changed it to the card system. So you have to like press X every single time, and then you go through the deck. So it could be like hit, 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 and like damage level 5-2, 5-2, whatever, and then like magic, right? So
Hmm.
there was no differentiation between how you. There was a differentiation on how you played between one and Chain of Memories. I said fuck this. I'm not playing this. Right. So I went straight to two, and two is like okay, I really don't want to play this anymore. And I mean, Kingdom Hearts 3 came out in what, January?
Yeah.
It's August. I don't think I'm gonna play it.
Next year, bro.
But
That's what.
I have been doing a good job where I haven't spoiled it for myself. I haven't
Oh yeah,
looked
me neither.
I haven't looked up the ending to the game, which is fucking great. Cause usually I spoil shit for myself like a son of a bitch. Like before I even go watch movies, like I already know what happened. You know?
Yeah, I don't get why you do that for movies, but
Yeah. The only one I didn't do that for myself was Infinity War and Endgame.
just cause.
Yeah, because I feel like if you have 21 movies at the time, if you have 21 movies now, 22 movies or something like that, backing you, like you owe it to yourself, and you've committed that much time to watching the fucking movies. I think you owe it to yourself to not spoil it. You know, because at that like if that's the case, like did I? You telling me I just wasted my? If I spoil it for myself by reading the Wikipedia article, you telling me I just like wasted 10 years of my life? Not really, but you get what I'm saying, right? There's so much like
Yeah,
riding on viewing this franchise for 10 years. You owe it to yourself not to spoil it like for yourself like a dickhead. Okay?
yeah, no, for sure.
Yeah.
Back to the video game stuff. Like,
Mhm.
I haven't been playing much of anything. I haven't turned on League, like, at all whatsoever.
I uninstalled League of Legends.
You uninstalled it?
I think I did. I haven't yeah, I haven't played since I moved.
Yeah, I don't know. There's really no one on, and I don't know. It even if I do play, I just get angry too quick.
I've been
So it's
watching a
it's.
lot of streams where I'm like, should I play? And then I realize,
It,
I shouldn't.
I don't even watch streams anymore.
I
There's
just
like,
watch streams like at work or whatever, or if like PewDiePie uploads like a YouTube clip, I'll watch it.
yeah, I've stopped doing that. I did buy like Modern Warfare and Modern Warfare 2, and
Like
just to play the
the original
campaigns.
ones.
Yeah,
Oh,
yeah. And those are like what 3 to 5 hour campaigns.
mm-hmm.
I beat those, but I don't know. Other than that, I haven't been playing anything really.
In within the last year, I have spent so much money on video games that I don't play.
Yeah,
I bought Escape from Tarkov, which I fucking hate. I don't know why I bought it. I bought Black Ops Blackout. I put 2 hours into it. Did you buy it?
I didn't buy Black Ops.
Is it called Black Ops Blackout?
Are you talking about Call of Duty or something else?
I'm talking about Call of Duty, the battle royale.
Yeah, I didn't. Isn't that Call of Duty 4?
I don't.
Uh,
I don't
or
think.
Black Ops 4?
Is it
Isn't that?
Black Ops 4?
I
Let me
thought
Google
so.
this. Black Ops 4. Uh, yeah, it is. I literally put like 5 minutes into this game and I put it away. I haven't played this. Um, I haven't played Fortnite since I moved.
Yeah, Fortnite. I was never a fan of.
Um, I bought I bought this new game on Steam last year, like the Total War franchise.
Hmm.
I put like an hour and 3 minutes into it, and I didn't play it anymore. I can't. I sh- I just don't have the attention span or like commitment to even like fucking play these games for more than an hour now.
Yeah, I bought Wolfenstein because
Hmm.
it went on sale.
Yeah, yeah.
I played it for like an hour. Haven't touched it.
This is how you know
Uh,
we made it because we can just spend like well, not big sums, but for me, big sums of money. When games are on sale, and we spend it, and then we put an hour into it, and then we just call it a day.
I mean, I shouldn't like. There are exceptions. I know for a fact when Elder Scrolls 6 comes out, I
Hmm.
will play the shit out of that.
Did you play Elder Scrolls Online?
No, I heard it was good though.
Did you?
I mean, when it first started, it was shit, but
Mm-hmm.
I hear like it's come a long way.
I
And a
one
lot.
when they dropped that trailer, I was like, oh, that's pretty cool. Then I totally forgot about it.
Yeah, I don't know. I
Is
mean,
Elder
this is
Scrolls
Beth
fi- is Elder Scrolls Five Skyrim?
Skyrim. Yeah,
Okay.
yeah. They hyped it pretty like every time they do like what is that E3?
Mm-hmm.
They're like, oh, there's 10 million players. I'm like, all right, maybe I could try it one day, but I don't know.
I
It's one of those
just
games where I need people to play with.
mm-hmm. I just googled this and I just googled Elder Scrolls 6 and it says Elder Scrolls 6 is meant to be played for a decade. Holy shit. Do people still play like Skyrim?
People still play Skyrim. I'm sure there's people,
It's like a
even
100
like,
hour campaign, isn't it?
yeah. I mean, like, and there's like so many side missions and all that.
Yeah, yeah.
Like, I don't know.
I can't
Even
do that.
like, I go back to it every now and then.
The
Like every 2 years,
yeah,
it's like
yeah.
fresh to me.
I the last I love open world games, right?
Yeah,
But at a point, it's just kind of like another side mission, and you're telling me I don't have a horse, I don't have a vehicle, and I have to walk 3 miles, and then I put that shit away. There's points in games where like it's just so goddamn slow,
mm,
I just can't play it. Or like this is the fifth radio tower I have to bring down. Fuck this. Let me fucking
yeah.
go on Netflix.
I mean, like Far Cry is like that, just fucking mindless shit. I feel
Yeah,
like Grand Theft Auto kind of got to that point. Like after San Andreas, it's just like the same shit over and over again.
I
But
constantly see sales for Grand Theft Auto 5, and I'm like, how long has this game been out? Since like 2014, right?
something like that.
And people are still playing it. Like,
But it has the online aspects. I guess
yeah,
people like that.
I'll never
I,
understand it. Like the mods that people put in there too.
yeah, I don't know.
um, do we want to talk about the news that we missed within the 5 months that we've gone?
Yeah,
All right, Avengers Endgame. Wow. Open now. I'll give you the too long didn't read. Opened at 1.2 billion dollars. First movie ever to do that. It passed Avatar. If you didn't fucking know that, at first they caught up. They were like what, like 200. They were like at like 2.5 billion dollars. Right at this point, it's been like 2 months, and they're like, we're gonna re-release it in June. And like, isn't it too soon? No, not really. Avatar did it like a million times, and they fucking like kind of were riding on the back of 3D when 3D was new. So they finally did it, I guess. Like the box office was like, oh yeah, we did accounting. We missed something. We missed some numbers, and now it's the number one movie ever, highest grossing movie of all time, not including inflation.
mm,
I think if you include inflation, I think like Gone with the Wind or Titanic is still like number one, something like that.
huh.
But now Disney, like there was the meme that Disney competed with Disney to beat Disney.
Yeah,
Because like Disney owns Fox, Disney. What else do they fucking own?
fucking everything.
F- uh,
I just found out they own Hulu.
yes, because Fox owns Hulu.
So
So
that's
Hulu is broken up into different shareholders. Fox owned 33%. Disney owned the other 33%. And then the other percentages, I don't know who. But when they did the Fox acquisition, now Disney, who owns Fox, essentially acquired Hulu as well. They're the
this
major
is
owner of
what
thing.
what I didn't like fully understand at the time of the Fox acquisition was they didn't just get like the Marvel characters.
They got
They got
everything.
like yeah. So when I saw like the Simpsons on their like new streaming thing, I'm like, oh wow, they got the Simpsons too.
Yeah, it's kind of insane that like Disney just fucking owns everything. I mean, like the whole just the number of the box office is just all it's just straight Disney now.
Yeah.
So So, David, I'll talk as in the most like annoying voice. How did you like Endgame? Did you like? What would you give it? 1 to 10. What would you give it?
Like a 7.
Would you really?
Yeah. I mean, it had good shock value, like, but it's like one of those stories that you can't enjoy as much rewatching it. At least for me.
Yeah. I can see where you're coming from.
Like the big Captain America getting the hammer thing. It's not as special the second time. Stuff like that, you know.
There, if I the second viewing, I'm just kind of like, ugh, we gotta go through 2.5 hours first of this shit, and then the last half hour gets exciting.
Yeah,
Like
like the
it's
first 2 hours.
the entire movie is all pandering to fandom,
Yeah,
right? The entire movie is just
that's that's like the second hour, right? When
the
they're traveling back in time.
yeah. So the first hour is just kind of like, okay,
Here's what happened.
here's what,
And
yeah,
yeah.
Scott Lang, this and that, funny humor, like
the
one for
the
the
whales are
head.
back.
The what?
The whales are back because people aren't polluting anymore or whatever.
Oh yeah. Um,
Fucking one of the Rooster brothers is gay.
yeah,
Stuff like that.
yeah. It's a very slow first hour, and then the second hour is just callback city.
Yeah.
I was watching a Watch Mojo video of all the callbacks that like the top 10 callbacks of like Avengers Endgame, and then it's just the comment section is like, when Endgame was fresh and new, and people are like, okay, fucking everybody's making Endgame, like top 10 things that you missed on Endgame, or like, why did Captain America fucking go back in time, or like all those like they're milking it.
Mm.
So I was watching those like callback videos. Now that the movie is online, you can stream, you can buy online now. So like everyone's releasing HD quality stuff, not that cam footage. So I was watching a lot of like callback stuff, and there was a lot of stuff that I fucking missed that I didn't realize was a callback. There was, remember when Steve is about to go back in time and he's like talking to Bucky and he's like, "Oh yeah, don't do anything stupid without me." And then Bucky's like, "Oh yeah, how can I do that when you're taking all the stupid with you?"
Yeah.
That's a callback from fucking Captain America 1.
Oh, is it?
I did not know that. Yeah, that's when Bucky goes off to war and Steve stays by himself.
Oh, dude.
I did not know that.
Yeah. That went over my head.
Yeah. I don't know. I'd give the movie like a solid like 8.5.
That's pretty high.
I give it an 8.5. Purely like if you think about it now, there's a lot of fucking plot holes on there.
I mean, anytime you introduce time travel, it just makes things weird.
But they kind of they made their own rules about time travel, and it wasn't the time travel thing that bothered me. So they set their own parameters of time travel. So they explicitly said it's not like Back to the Future. It's not like Hot Tub Time Machine where you go back and what you do in the past affects your present, or affects your future. It's
Like Dragon Ball Z.
What's in Dragon Ball Z?
If you go back to change that past, your current future still stays the same.
They did that in Dragon Ball Z.
Yeah, that's how they explain like Trunks.
Oh yeah, because he's branched timeline. Yeah, okay.
Yeah, because even though he killed the androids in the current timeline, you have to go back.
Okay, okay, yeah. So that's exactly like a Dragon Ball Z, which once you set those parameters, I'm fine with it. But there's just so much shit that I don't understand. Like, why the fuck did Tony have to snap? Right?
Yeah.
Why did he have to snap at all? All you could have gotten was fucking Scarlet Witch.
Dude, Captain Marvel, she could have just put that glove on, snapped Thanos away. Still have been fine and alive.
There's just so many things that like I was listening to Kevin Smith talk to the screenwriters, with Anthony and McFeely, the two screenwriters.
Yeah.
And he says that they had to take people that could prolong the fight out of the game. So like Doctor Strange has to be holding back the river, or Captain Marvel has to have been flung by the Power Stone. I'm like, yeah, but you fucking had Scarlet Witch. She fucking single-handedly could have taken down Thanos. Why not just get that bitch back into the screen? And like I get that this is Tony's arc all the way from 2008 all the way to now. It's all about Tony's character development, right? But there had to have been a better way to do it, right? Because all of Thanos' army they're pretty much gone by this point, you know.
Yeah.
So why the fuck did he have to snap his goddamn fingers? I don't know. I really don't know.
Couldn't they have gotten away with just using the stones like one by one, like he
Yeah.
did in Infinity War?
Yeah, I didn't know why he had to snap. He didn't have to fucking utilize the gauntlet at all. He could have literally passed around all of this fucking stones back to Doctor Strange, back to this person, back to that person. And then they could have fucking toyed around with Thanos. But
I kind of like that. Every time you use the snap, like there'd be consequences. Like I know in the comic books that you just fucking snap as much as you want.
yeah.
But like this, if you use it, you could die, basically. Or like your arm shrinks up. Shit like that.
I didn't like that they did Hulk dirty like that. Because you think like Hulk could handle it, but if you think about it now, like, well, when Hulk snapped, his entire like left, he looked like he belonged in a burn ward. That's how bad he was. And Thanos could snap twice.
Twice.
That doesn't fucking make sense. But then you realize, like, okay, if we're gonna take that approach, Thanos kind of handed Hulk his fucking ass.
But then could Scarlet Witch snap 3 times then?
Like then it gets to this whole like, but Scarlet Witch wouldn't even need that though. She could just write her own fucking reality.
But isn't the Reality Stone stronger than? I don't fucking know.
No, but like Scarlet Witch, like I don't know if they're gonna do this, but there's the fucking House of M storyline, where I think Quicksilver dies or something like that, and then she's like an Omega level mutant, and all she had to say was no more mutants, and then like the entire reality was rewritten.
Then go ahead.
So like the new storyline was like a what if. No more mutants. And she has the power to rewrite fucking reality. She has the power to hand Thanos his fucking ass without doing anything until he fucking decided to cheat and make it rain on them niggas. But which
them niggas.
I love. That's still the best meme ever.
That's the best meme, yeah.
I love it so much.
But they're not gonna make any of the Marvel characters like that powerful. At least anytime soon.
Yeah. To date, I think Kevin Feige says that Captain Marvel is their strongest hero to date.
Yeah.
Which, okay, I'll get that. I don't think that's true. I think Scarlet Witch is more powerful than Captain Marvel from what we've seen so far. All we've
Thanos headbutted her, and
all we've seen so far is she can fly through a ship, and she can blast shit and fly really fast, right? But she came nowhere close to like duking it out with Thanos.
But she did. He headbutted her and did nothing.
Yeah. That proves how strong she is.
I don't know. I feel like they're pushing this whole strong female agenda.
Mm-hmm.
It's kind of like it feels forced upon.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Like that was basically what Captain Marvel was. And then, not that's a bad thing, but like in this movie where they all the females just like gathered together, like, oh, she's not alone.
Which I feel like that's kind of like, you're kind of disrespecting Captain Marvel that way, because you're essentially saying like you think I can't fucking handle this. You see that I just flew through a fucking spaceship, and you think I can't fly through all these motherfuckers? You think I need your help? Did you see? Well, like what the fuck was Mantis doing? What the fuck could she do? I was watching clips of it, and when like Stormbreaker and Mjolnir cross, and like Cap gets Stormbreaker instead.
Yeah.
You see in the background that all Mantis does is she puts a big guy to sleep and she kicks him, and that's it. So when it's all the all-female Avengers, what the fuck is Mantis gonna do? Right? I don't get it.
Yeah, that shot was cheesy. If it was just like her, Scarlet Witch, and like fucking Iron Woman, I don't know what you call her. Yeah, that'd be cool.
She's Rescue.
Oh, is it?
Mm-hmm. She's Rescue in the comics.
And the fucking lady on the horse from Thor. Yeah, that'd be cool. They can actually do shit.
Yeah,
What's Gamora gonna do?
she has guns.
She has a sword.
More so, have you? How many times have you watched clips of Avengers?
Ugh, dude, too many to count.
So there are three specific scenes, and I'm going to refer to the Wasp scenes, where, and you, if I think you may have noticed this, you may have not noticed it, but when I point this out to you, it's gonna be it's gonna bother you, because it bothers the fuck out of me. When Doctor Strange opens up all the portals, and everyone comes through, you see, Wasp, get bigger, normal size, and all she does is fucking stare. She like looks left, looks right, right, and then when they do the female Avengers, all she does is she's walking, right? Everyone's walking towards the big bad guys. She gets to normal size, and all she does is like works her fucking wrists, and then looks left and looks right, and it's just like, what the fuck are you doing? What could you possibly do? She has no talking lines. I fucking hate it so much. I hate her.
Dude, not everyone can get screen time.
It's like she's trying to like do things to like get her to be noticed. And it's like, bro, you're I hate you. Stop it.
I don't know. It was a good movie. Like they closed it out pretty well.
Mm-hmm.
It didn't go like anything like I thought it would.
Yeah.
I thought like they would go try to defeat Thanos, fail, and then try to go back in time, and then have Thanos chase them throughout time as they try to stop him or something. And then, have like an all-out Infinity Stone fight or something.
I think that.
I hate that the heroes never use their stones
against Thanos.
Against Thanos, yeah.
Doctor Strange did.
No, he didn't. He tried to. He got choked out in the first one. And then he wouldn't use it during the Thanos fight because he was hiding it from him.
Oh, yeah. The only time he actually used it was to see the possibilities.
Yeah,
right?
I don't count that.
Vision didn't fucking use his stone.
Yeah, he shot the laser like once, but it fucking did nothing because he's fucking useless.
I swear to God, the last time Vision used his goddamn laser was to shoot Rhodey out of the sky.
Yeah, like effectively.
Yeah.
It's the only thing he did.
What are the others? The Reality Stone doesn't count.
Yeah.
Because the Collector had it.
Yeah.
Tesseract. Loki didn't use the fucking Tesseract.
Which is fine, Like, what's he gonna do with it?
What are the other stones? Reality.
The Power Stone
yeah.
I guess it's okay because he decimated all of that to get it.
Xandar, right? That's where you got the Power Stone.
Xandar, yeah.
Is there another one?
Soul Stone was hidden.
Yeah. Yeah, nobody, like, there was 3 stones in possession of people. Nobody used them.
You know what would have been cool if, like, when they shot the missiles from the sky to destroy the Avengers fucking tower or whatever, if, like, that glove got destroyed and, like, the stones scattered, and then all the heroes and villains were, like, picking them up as they went and, like, were just using it against each other.
That would add, like, a whole other, like, hour to the movie.
I know, but I don't know. That's what I wanted to see.
I didn't like the Gamora stuff, to be honest with you. I didn't like Peter Quill's scene with Gamora. I felt like, okay, yeah, she's back alive, and they have to restart from square one. But it's like, do we really need to see that? They're in, like, the middle of a fight, and they have time to do this shit.
I think that's, like, establishing for the next movie, next Guardians or whatever.
You know that shit isn't going to happen until, like, 2022? Or, like, until Phase 4 is done?
Oh, really?
I think so. Well, it wasn't on the timeline, right? And I think because James Gunn's still working on Suicide Squad.
Yeah.
So he's not going to be... I think it was, like, they're going to do Guardians in Phase 5. Which is fucking forever.
Jeez.
Yeah. Have you seen the Phase 4 stuff?
I felt like were those all movies, like, or like half of those like TV shows?
Most of them were TV shows.
Yeah.
The only ones that were movies, Shang-Chi and the Master of Kung Fu.
Isn't that fucking Iron Man villain? What's his name? The Mandarin.
He's gonna fight the legit Mandarin, not the Ben Kingsley.
I remember how but hurt that big black Duke. Remember him from college? He's like, oh,
Yeah,
that's not the real Mandarin.
yeah.
He was so upset about it.
I fucking hate him.
Do you?
I there was two specific and like I don't want to sound like an asshole here, but he was like one of those like you got to be this strict to the comics and yeah, like ironclad like they didn't do this right, they didn't do that right. You know, like bro, it's you know what? You think you can tell a better story? You message Marvel, you want to be their screenwriter. No, you're not gonna do that. So shut the fuck up. You know, like it was a good twist on it. It wasn't what we were expecting, you know, but like as soon as you add the Mandarin, because he's all about mysticism, right?
Yeah.
Tony Stark's story arc is not about mysticism at all. And if we go through all of like at that time, Iron Man 1, Iron Man 2, they're all like funhouse mirrors of Iron Man. So how does Ben Kingsley play a role in like mysticism, you know? Like that's not like a funhouse mirror of Tony Stark. You had the one they gave was like pretty consistent to funhouse mirror version of Tony Stark, where he I don't know Killian,
Yeah.
Aldrich Killian or whatever the fuck, like he ignored him in an elevator one time, so he hates Tony Stark.
Did you watch the new Spider-Man?
I did not.
I mean, if you ever do, it kind of feels exactly like Iron Man 3. It's
Oh,
just
does
like
it?
Tony's past coming to haunt Peter,
Like
basically.
I know the basic premise of Far From Home, and like the guy that I've been hanging around recently because we do kickboxing together. He's like, "Why would you spoil it for yourself?" And yeah. He's like, "That's the best Spider-Man movie I ever watched." I'm like, "Which ones have you ever
Okay.
watched?" And it's like he's only watched like Homecoming
Amazing. Oh, okay.
and Far From Home and Spider-Verse because I told him to. But he said it was like the best one. I'm like, yeah, I know the premise. It's like he worked for Tony Stark, and the guy who yelled, the guy that Obadiah Stane yelled at in Iron Man 1 is also part of it. And he's like, how do you know this? I'm like, because I YouTubed it, because I Wikipedia'd it. I'm not really into Spider-Man like that, so I'll spoil it for myself. But yeah, what the fuck is his name? Jake Gyllenhaal
Yeah.
used to work for Tony Stark and made the Edith glasses or something like that,
Yeah.
and
He,
stole
ma-
all of his inventions.
he made the hologram from Civil War.
Did he?
Yeah.
Yeah. So, see, so they keep up with the premise that like it's Tony's past coming back to haunt him. Essentially, all of Iron Man villains are that. Obadiah Stane is his old past of like being an arms dealer comes back and bites him in the ass, right?
That's not really his fault. Not, but yeah.
What's his
The
fucking face?
fucking, the bird guy.
Where's my bird?
Yeah,
It's his
with the whip.
parents. Yeah, his
Whiplash?
parents. Yeah, Whiplash. His parents did something. They did something with his dad. So that's why he hates Tony Stark. Or like, his parents were the ones who created the arc reactor, the plans for the arc reactor, and like his parents took the idea or something like that. 3, Aldrich Killian or whatever the fuck his name is, he ignored him
Yeah.
in an elevator once. And I guess 4, Spider-Man, he stole the Edith hologram glasses or whatever the fuck. So it's all Tony's doing.
Yeah. Ultron, obviously.
Yeah. What else we gotta talk about? I'm like running dry here. I feel like we've been talking for like an hour.
We can
Like-
finish with, Phase 4 stuff. If you remember.
Phase 4. You mean like go through all the shows?
Yeah.
Okay.
What are you excited for?
Nothing. I'm honest to God. After Endgame, like, I'm not psyched for anything. That's why I haven't watched Spider-Man. Well, first off, we have to fucking buy the Disney Plus app. We have to fucking put another subscription on our goddamn credit card,
Yeah.
which I'm not psyched about.
I'll probably do it, to be honest, but
There is word on the street that Falcon and with the Winter Soldier will be about the U.S. government not accepting the fact that Sam Wilson is Captain America now.
Oh wow.
Yeah, which it makes sense because we didn't get any resolution between the government and um, what's his fuck, Cap, and he's also not a super soldier.
Yeah.
Uh,
There was Blade with
what?
fucking
Mahershala
Cottonmouth.
Ali.
Yeah.
Yeah, I could. I mean, I'll watch it, but I'm not psyched about it.
Yeah, same.
I don't know much about Blade.
You have you watched the old movies?
No,
It's fucking weird.
I watched Blade 3 with Ryan Reynolds and Dominic Purcell, and I know that was the worst one. Um,
What
what
else?
else?
I'm probably not gonna watch the WandaVision.
WandaVision, I heard that it's Vision still being dead. Like the
Oh,
Vision that we knew is dead. But Paul Bettany is cast to be there. So it could be like maybe Wanda makes her own Vision, or it's like Paul Bettany in her memories, or I don't know. Or because she can rewrite reality and stuff, she like makes rewrites an alternate Vision. I don't know, but like Scarlet Witch was always like one of the weaker Avengers. I don't give a fuck about that.
yeah.
And if it's Paul Bettany not as Jarvis, I don't give a fuck. Because him as Vision was weak sauce.
Yeah. Let's see, it's
I got to Google Phase 4 stuff because I don't know shit.
the Loki thing, which
I
is
don't
whatever.
I don't give a fuck about that because we went through the character development of Loki from being an asshole, right?
Yeah, to being cool with his brother.
Yeah, and then all of a sudden it just resets. Like I don't want that shit. There's the Black Widow movie,
Eh,
which is gonna be. I heard it's going to be between Civil War and Infinity War. So, but like, who the hell wants to watch that shit? I know they have David Harbour, who is Hopper in Stranger Things,
oh
to be
yeah,
in there. Yeah, but like,
fucking Hellboy.
I heard that movie was
Shit, yeah.
Yeah. Eternals. I don't
That's
know.
just fucking stacked cast.
I know it's Angelina Jolie, Richard Madden, who is Rob Stark.
The King in the North.
Yeah. And they're also like everyone else I don't know. Oh, there's also the Korean dude from Train to Busan. I don't know his name. And I don't know if they're still getting Keanu Reeves to be part of it. But if they do, it is going to be a fucking stacked cast for just a single individual movie that's not Avengers.
Salma Hayek, good actor.
What
They
is
got
he in?
huh?
Who is he again? Or
Salma Hayek. She's a woman.
who is she again? What did she do?
I know she was in one of the fucking Pirates of the Caribbean.
Oh, she
That's-
was in number 4. She was Blackbeard's daughter.
Yeah,
Yeah, fuck her.
yeah. Her husband's the fucking serial killer guy from what's that movie? No Country for Old Men.
Joaquin Phoenix.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's it. That's the guy.
Speaking of Joaquin Phoenix, are you hyped for the Joker movie?
I think it'd be interesting, but I'm not really that hyped.
I think it's an interesting take, but they take it out of the world of Batman without the possibility of there being a Batman.
Yeah,
So, is it really a is it really a Joker story if you take the Batman element out of it? If you get what I'm saying.
kind of like Venom, without having a Spider-Man in there.
Yeah. Like, yeah, you have the titular character there, but in essence, Joker is the opposite of Batman, right? And I know that there's no accepted origin story for the Joker, but if you do some bullshit where he's a failed comic and he gets his ass beat on the train and he suddenly turns to madness because, like, I mean, I guess, but usually the the rising of a Joker means is in response to a Batman, right? Because the accepted thing is like, oh, he tossed the Red Hood into the vat of acid, and then out comes the Joker. Bada bing, bada boom. You get it, right? But if you take the Batman element out of it, it's like, is it really a Joker story? Is it just a story about a man who gets turned to madness because of society?
Uh, I don't know. That's kind of hard to answer. I feel like the origin can be like its own thing. Like you don't need Batman for that.
Yeah.
But I don't know. I think it'll work, to be honest. Cause like his obsession with Batman, I always felt like came like from Batman stopping him over and over again.
Mm-hmm.
Not the whole Red Hood origin of it.
Mm-hmm. I'm looking at it now. The films is Black Widow, The Eternals, Shang-Chi. Oh, it's Shang-Chi and the Legend of the Ten Rings. So we'll get the Mandarin there. I
Yeah.
don't know. I don't know shit about that Shang-Chi, but
I had to Google that, and then when like the first thing popped that said the Mandarin, that's how I knew.
I know he Shang-Chi, doesn't he fight also Fu Manchu?
And Quan Chi and Shang Tsung.
Yeah. Well, Fu Manchu is that fucking. He's like a result of like I think the Yellow Peril, where like Chinese people were like, oh, they're fucking evil, and so they made Fu Manchu out of it. I think this is also back when like Charlie Chan was supposed to be a Chinese guy, but he had his eyes taped back and he was white, something like that.
Mm-hmm.
There's also Doctor Strange, the Multiverse of Madness, which has Scarlet Witch.
Oh yeah.
I mean, I don't really need that. I wonder where Chiwetel Ejiofor as Mordo is gonna come into it, if they're gonna be visiting the multiverse.
Yeah. Like actually, and not like tease it.
Yeah, and this is
Fucking
how they
Spider-Man.
fucking get you, because you know how before Agents of Shield never crossed over with the films.
Yes, it did.
Well, no, there was no reference from the movies to the series. Like the series grabbed from the movies, but not the other way around. Like the movies never acknowledged Agents of Shield.
Oh yeah.
This WandaVision is going to be a crossover between the Doctor Strange movie. So they're gonna. This is how
Huh.
they're gonna get you to fucking get the Disney Plus app. Fucking bastards. Uh, Thor: Love and Thunder, which is
I'll definitely see that.
yeah.
I like that director.
I'm Taika
I don't
Waititi.
Yeah.
I keep forgetting their names.
Yeah, me too. I mean, he changed Thor like for the better. Him, just like that third movie.
I liked him portrayed as like, because number one, he was kind of an asshole.
Yeah.
Number two, he was like just like he wasn't dynamic. He was just Thor. And then three, he was just kind of like the strong headed, like the strong guy, but who's also kind of an idiot. He doesn't get references. I like that aspect of Thor, and not just like straight asshole.
Yeah.
Well, not
And
asshole,
then
like douchebag.
you see his like human side, I guess.
Yeah. And I love Fat Thor, Bro Thor.
Yeah.
I absolutely love when he changed, and you thought he was gonna be thin, but all they did was
I thought,
braid.
yeah.
All they did was fucking braid his hair.
I'm like, at any moment now, Thor's gonna get in shape and fucking whoop this guy's ass.
Nope.
Nope.
All he
That was
does is
that was a nasty scene though. It was fucking like, yeah, his fucking beard gets braided.
I love that when he
The
when he
thunderclouds start.
yeah, he reaches out both hands. I fucking loved it. And then there's gonna be so is Natalie Portman gonna be the main character?
Oh, I don't know if she's gonna be the main character, but she's Lady Thor.
Yeah. So the thing about Lady Thor is that it is about Jane Foster, and in the comics, if I have watched enough YouTube videos about it, it's that Thor no longer is worthy to hold Mjolnir. And Thor just becomes Odin's son, I think, because at that point Thor becomes a mantle and not just a name. But in this MCU timeline, Mjolnir is destroyed because Cap brings it back, right? So what turns her into Thor? You know, and there's also no. If you notice, there's no worthiness enchantment on there.
Oh, there is it.
No, there's no. That's why Thanos was able to hold it in Endgame.
Oh, I thought that was just the fucking axe, not the hammer. I thought the hammer had it, but the axe didn't. I
The
guess
axe
if that
didn't
makes
have
sense.
it. Yeah, because if you see in what number one, you see Odin cast his if he's worthy, and then
Yeah.
you have the symbol come up and then it flies off. But Odin was dead by the time Stormbreaker was made, so there's no worthiness enchantment on there. So I wonder how they're gonna make a Lady Thor thing go on. Also, I was watching Endgame clips and there's a continuity error. Um,
Oh.
if you look at the clip where Thanos is going to drive Stormbreaker into Thor's chest, he has both hands on Stormbreaker, and then Mjolnir hits him in the back, and then he turns around, and then he's
And then the
holding,
sword's in his hand, right?
yeah, he's holding his fucking helicopter sword.
Dude, that fucking drove me nuts.
I'm like,
I
what the
fucking
fuck?
noticed that too.
Oh, this is fucking bullshit.
Like, when the fuck did you get that?
Yeah.
I'm glad you noticed the same annoying shit that I did.
Like, yep, I noticed everything, dude. It just bothered the hell out of me. Like, you're working on a movie whose budget is $365 million and nobody noticed this.
I don't know. Maybe like they did have like such short time with it. Like there were parts of it like the frames kind of seemed weird when Thanos was moving his hands.
There was a lot of I was watching a thing where like when what Marvel actors are contracted to, they're contracted to unlimited amounts of reshoots.
Oh damn.
They have to reshoot, which at that, like, I get it, because if you're under the title of a Marvel actor, like, you're gonna get big money, so at least you can do is do unlimited reshoots. So like, I think the Iron Man at the end is a reshoot.
No, it definitely is.
I think also I Love You 3000 could have also been a reshoot.
Could have been.
Oh,
Uh,
what else is on Facebook? Oh, Falcon Winter Soldier, went over that. WandaVision, we went over that. Fuck that. Loki, don't really need to seek backward development. The What If, I'll watch What If I like rip it off somewhere. Hawkeye, I really don't want to watch that shit.
oh yeah, me neither.
He can suck a dick. Excuse me. And that's it for Phase 4. And as you can tell, no Iron Man, no Captain America. So all the big hitting things are not on Phase 4, obviously, because they ended both Tony and Steve's storylines. So overall, I'm not hyped. I'm not hyped.
I'm a little hyped.
I'll watch Thor 4 because of what Taika did with Thor.
Yeah.
But everyone else, like Doctor Strange, I mean, I guess it's like visually interesting. Like when I first saw Doctor Strange and like the world was like folding in on itself, like Inception. That was cool.
Yeah.
But like, I don't need to watch a Black Widow movie, because we kind of got a Black Widow movie with Red Sparrow with Jennifer Lawrence, which I did not watch, but it's about a Russian spy.
Mm.
I don't know jack shit about Eternals. I was at a comic book store today and I was debating whether or not I want to buy an Eternals comic book. And then I said no.
I might see that because I like the cast, but
I'm honestly convinced that at some point every big name actor is going to have a taste of the MCU.
oh yeah, like I feel like they definitely get Keanu
Oh,
for
definitely.
something big.
Because we've had Kurt Russell, we've had Sylvester Stallone.
David Hasselhoff.
Hasselhoff was in it.
Yeah,
What was he?
he wasn't a character, but he made like an appearance as himself
Really?
in fucking Guardians too. Yeah.
Oh, I'm not surprised. It is Guardians, yeah. They who else? Who's the guy in Thor 3?
Which one?
Not the Collector. What was his fucking name?
Oh yeah, fucking Jurassic Park guy.
Yeah. I can't remember. It's Jeff Goldblum.
Yeah.
There we go. Can't remember. I can't believe I remember his fucking name. Now they're gonna have Angelina Jolie. Who else is in the fucking Eternals? Oh my god, I'm like blanking out. Richard Madden. We're gonna have Rob Stark. What? You know what? Speaking of Eternals, it reminds me of Inhumans. What the fuck happened to them?
Yeah. Wasn't it supposed to be a movie, then a TV show, and then
Yeah,
I guess
I think what happened in planning was it was going to be a movie. Then they switched it over to a TV show with the first two episodes going to IMAX. I don't know why you would ever do that, but it starred what's his fuck
Ramsey Bolton.
Ramsey Bolton, and then after that, I don't even know
Yeah,
what the fuck happened.
I don't know. Those early Marvel TV shows were pretty bad.
Is Agents of Shield still going on? Is it over?
I would think it's over. I would hope it's over.
Let me Google this because I stopped watching it after season 2.
Yeah.
Agents of Shield. I believe it is still going
Still
on.
running.
It's still running. Yeah, I can't watch that shit anymore.
Yeah, me neither.
What time are we at right now? We're at an hour and 45. Okay. Is there anything else to talk about?
I don't think so. I think we covered.
I sent did I send you a list? I did. We talked about Endgame. Comic Con we kind of talked about with Phase 4. We talked about Michelle. We talked about or 2 retail jobs. Oh. We can talk briefly about Disney remakes. How do you feel about them? Have you watched any of them?
I haven't. And
I think
I'm surprised you did.
it's not me that wants to watch it. It's like everyone else that wants to watch it. Like
You
people that like,
just tag along for.
yeah, I
You
tag
know who
along.
wanted to watch it?
Who?
2 Jobs.
Watch which one though?
Fucking like all of them. The recent ones at least.
Yeah. The
Yeah, being a good friend.
the thing about the what is it? The remakes is that people hold them up to expectations of like it has to be like my childhood, right?
Yeah.
And it doesn't, and it falls through. And
Like you already know the genie from Aladdin was never gonna be as good as Robin Williams.
yeah. But I mean, like to be fair, Will Smith I think he did a good genie. I think he was the selling point. He was the best part of the movie.
Yeah, I'm sure.
But if we just take like at face value, like Aladdin, for example, which I saw, it it followed the movie, right? But they added extra bullshit to it that didn't need to be in there.
Hmm.
They made a romantic thing for Will Smith with Jasmine's like servant girl. I didn't get that. I didn't think that needed to be there. Jafar is too goddamn young. He was so fucking annoying in that because you're expecting Jafar to be this old unfuckable man,
Yeah.
and you're like this. What you get is a young unfuckable man.
I guess they didn't want to make him creepy.
He's
Make
not-
it creepy.
Yeah, but like that's what Jafar is. He's like kind of like nefarious.
Yeah.
But this guy just kind of seemed like a dickhead, you know? He
Mhm.
didn't play Jafar the right way. And they made this whole aspect of Jafar taking over Agrabah, whatever, by means of attacking like the mom. They made the mom a relevant thing too. They brought up the Jasmine's mom, which never was
Yeah.
brought up in the old movie. Like I guess Jasmine's mom was part of a different country. And now Agrabah's aligned with them, and then Jafar's like, "We gotta attack this country," and then Jasmine's like, "What are you talking about? That's where Mom is from. How could you do this? They're our allies." It's like, why does it need to be all this political bullshit? What
Yeah.
happened? What just happened to Aladdin and Jasmine?
Yeah. What happened to a whole new world?
Yeah. I mean, the movie was
How
okay.
was that? How was the song?
It was fine. It wasn't like the original, but it was fine.
Hmm.
There was also like added screen time to. Remember the guard from Aladdin, the big bulky dude?
Yeah. Yeah.
Well, they don't have him here. Instead, they have like a senior head of guard, which is I think it's like that bulky dude, but they replaced him with a a man, um, an older man. Can't remember his fucking name, but it's a very like Arab name. I have to Google this because it's really
Habibi.
bothering me. No, no, no. Guard in Aladdin, 2019. I have to Google. It's like really bothering me. Hakim. His name's Hakim.
Hakeem.
Yeah. And like they have this whole thing where like Jafar makes his first wish is like I want to be the sultan, and then like Hakim just like shallowly just like changes his alliance from the sultan to Jafar, which I'm like, are you fucking kidding me? Like all they do is change clothes. Like if any, like how do you even know this genie shit is legit and his wish like actually went through other than making them change clothes? Like why would you switch your alliances like that? And then they give Jasmine like this whole like singing scene where it's like I won't I won't be silent anymore or whatever the fuck. And then she turns around and she's like, Hakeem, will you fucking get some balls and, you know, stand up for us? You've been serving our family for God knows how long, and you're going to follow Jafar for like 5 minutes. And Hakeem magically has this, like, I'm going to switch sides again, which, like, at that point, like, why would you even have this at all in the fucking movie? So, yeah, that's my 2 cents.
What about Lion King? Did you see that?
Yeah, I saw Lion King. And there was people like before I saw it, I was seeing reviews like, oh yeah, Jon Favreau's taking heat for how like not colorful like Lion King was and whatever. Like I can defend it on the stance that like it's live action. What the fuck do you want? Like yes, these things cannot emote. These animals cannot emote. Granted, they're CGI, but they're supposed to look as real as a lion looks, right? So you're not gonna get fucking Simba looking like a cute ass little bitch. You're gonna look like you're watching it looked like Nat Geo. The entire movie looked like you were like watching a Nat Geo documentary. I shit you not. Okay, and it was okay. Like there was like things that were slightly different. So it's like less colorful. Pumbaa looks like a piece of shit. He looks like a fat slob. He doesn't look like a Pumbaa. But I guess that's how warthogs look. I don't know. Rafiki doesn't use a stick. Do you know the iconic scene where like Rafiki's on like his 2 feet and he goes up on his right foot and he raises up Simba on Pride Rock and the
Yeah.
light comes down? They don't do that in the movie.
What?
What they do is Rafiki walks up to Pride Rock. He doesn't hug Mufasa, okay? He hugs Mufasa in the original one, and then he like puts his like orange dust on Simba or whatever the fuck. And all he does is Rafiki is still sitting down. He's Asian squatting it on the tip of Pride Rock and puts his hands up. So it's like he doesn't get that full extension.
Mm-hmm.
So you're kind of half-assing it, which I'll understand. You want live action. I don't think baboons do that. Get on all, their 2 feet and raise up a fucking lion. I guess. But if you're gonna raise up a lion, which doesn't happen in real life, you might as well fucking put the motherfucker on his back feet too, and make it look like thing. Scar.
Real quick, I'm looking at pictures of warthogs. It's one ugly animal.
Yeah. You know what? Let me do that right now. Warthog.
Yeah, look at that second one.
Yeah, it
Fucking
looks
ugly.
Yeah, that's the movie. This ain't no Pumbaa. I felt like Chiwetel Ejiofor as Scar was not as effective as Jeremy Irons, which
Yeah.
you didn't need to watch that movie to know, because Chiwetel Ejiofor is fucking Mordo from Doctor Strange, so you know his voice is like forgettable, ineffective. But I felt like at times he was also trying to do a James Earl Jones impression. And that's the only way you could tell these two are different fucking lions.
Mm. Jesus.
And my biggest complaint was Beyonce.
Oh wow, she was in the movie.
She was Nala.
Oh. Why is she not a good voice actor?
she's not. It's not that she's not a good voice actor, but her singing is. She was like, um, like singers like do that fucking overpowering shit, and you like whoa, whoa, like you drag on a note for fucking ever.
Uh
That's what she did in the
huh.
fucking movie when it was that is it Can You Feel the Love Tonight or whatever the is it The Lion Sleeps Tonight? I don't know that song when they're in the
Owimbowe,
can
Owimbowe.
no when they meet each other after like days of being apart and
Yeah,
then they
yeah.
run back okay and then she's like how can I tell her what I've
When they're
been through
adults.
yeah she does that shit and it like kind of like it doesn't need to be there. It really doesn't. Like if you watch clips of it when it comes out on YouTube, you're just gonna be like Donald Glover is singing it like legit. He doesn't add all that extra fucking like drag. I don't want to call it overpowering because I just feel like it was. Is it really the way Beyonce sings, or is she just fucking doing it because she's in a movie?
She could be doing it because that's how they want it, or
I
like,
guess,
yeah.
but like it just didn't make sense to be there. Um, what else? Also, didn't you get the feel that Simba was like a million miles away?
Yeah,
That's not how it felt like in the movie.
just like over the ledge.
Yeah, that's what it was. Nala left at night, and then the next morning she found Simba.
Oh, jeez.
And then, um, when they do that whole Simba talks to his father, it's not. I don't think he was in the sky like how he was in the movie. He was like all he did was look in the reflection of the water, and then you just hear James Earl Jones's voice, and that's at night. So he leaves at the start of the morning, and then still by maybe mid afternoon, or maybe like he leaves at like let's say 7 o'clock a.m. By 9 a.m. he's there, and he's walking. Like it's literally from like maybe Dorchester to Waltham. That's how far he was.
Yeah, I guess I don't know.
I mean, overall the movie felt like Lion King, but if you're expecting it to be like the original one, be disappointed. For what it was, it ain't good.
Okay.
You're better off just watching the original one.
Yeah, I mean it's like rewatching a movie you already seen anyway. So, what's the point? That's how I see it.
Well, my voice hurts, so do we have anything else to talk about?
Not really. I'm kind of
Oh,
tired to be.
also, I
I
watched.
just want to go to sleep, dude.
Also, when I was at in Arizona, when I was on my flight to Arizona, I did watch Jungle Book, the remake, and
Like the Netflix remake.
no, the one that Jon Favreau did.
Uh,
And by all accounts, they said that was a good movie. I watched it, and I was like, "This is not a good movie at all." But anyway, I guess we'll end because David's tired, my voice hurts. So
anything? Any last remarks? Any
uh,
any false promises you want to keep? We'll see you
well,
next year, guys.
we'll see you next week. I hope we at least if we can't do once a week, we'll do at least once every 2 weeks. How about that? How does that sound, David?
Let's shoot for once a month.
Once a month?
Yeah.
I mean, I do pay $9 a month for this now. So essentially, an episode does take it's $9 an episode now. God, do we? It's been so long. I can't even remember the ending, the closing that we usually do. Do you
I don't
remember
either.
it?
I know. We made. We were trying to make plans to do another episode with Jasmine, and now she's in another country, so that's
Oh
probably
yeah,
not gonna
she
happen.
went to Korea, so she's a full like 12 hours ahead of us, or yeah, she's ahead of us. So
Yeah.
that's not happening.
Um. I don't know. We made so many. Oh, what the? Billy messaged me. Mad
Oh, what do you
random.
say? Oh, what do you say?
Give me a sec.
I got this. Oh, what the fuck? He messaged me too. He messaged me 11 minutes ago.
Yo, quick
Quick
question.
question: did Andrew message you on Facebook? No. Why?
No.
Well, we can save this for the next podcast. What's
Find out on the
on the
next
next
episode
episode of
of.
Dragon Ball Z? next week, bro. Well, you'll find out. See, this is a good cliffhanger. Billy texted us. He wants to know something we won't tell you because one, he's probably slow at texting, and two, we'll hold off until next episode. You know what? We should get Billy on the next episode too.
Nah, we have Billy too many times.
What are you talking? We've only had him 3 times.
I thought we only had it twice.
I think we had him 3 times. Yeah, we
I
had
had 2 solo and then 1 with Michelle.
Yeah, so that's 3.
We can find someone new, right?
I don't think so. No one is interesting. I don't want to get Peter back on here because it's just gonna be 3 hours. Did you see his tan?
Oh yeah, spray tan, but that's
Yeah,
just body.
Yeah,
Like
but that shit looks dirty. Like he hasn't taken a shower. He looked homeless.
I mean, he won his contest with that, so
Oh yeah, good for him.
yeah.
Well, if I can remember, we're done, right? We're closing.
Yeah, we're done. We're trying to
Okay.
give some.
Well, yeah. Well, at the moment of this recording, Billy has still not yet to respond. So, what's that Dragon Ball Z fucking? What's the closing for that? We'll find out in the next episode of Dragon Ball Z.
Dragon Ball Z, yeah.
Yeah. Okay. There we go. Okay. Well, you guys will find out in the next episode of the Breathe Easy podcast on what Billy wants to know from us. I'm not gonna do the closing of the emails and Twitter and all that shit because it's evident that nobody uses those. So yeah, I've been Jeremy.
Is it David?
Yeah. Okay. Bye. Next week. See you next week. See you 2 weeks from now. On the next episode. Okay. Okay. So bye.